What if you could generate the high converting ad images for your business without hiring the any professional designer, without paying them the and fees, and do all this in just 5 minutes without paying for the any complex softwares like the Photoshop or even Canva, with just a free feature, free tool, and in just 5 minutes? Isn't it something cool? Isn't it something amazing? Well, if you heard, ChatGPT recently launched a new feature, right? The image feature. They bring a very big upgrade on that. And that feature can actually generate the graphics, the high-end graphics for your business, like you can see over here, like these, that can actually help to create the high converting ad images. Okay, if we maybe you heard about that tool already, that feature already, maybe you not, but a lot of people, if not, then you may heard the people creating the Ghibli style images, right? So people are using that images tool, generation tool for the fun. But today I will show you how you can use that tool for the benefit of your business to generate the kind of image that help your business to grow, to bring you more leads, to bring you more sales, by creating those high end graphics without paying to the high end graphic designers, without buy the subscription of the high end tools, all this for free and in 5 minutes. So let's see those images that I generated, and then I will show you how you can do that. So you can see over here, this is one of the ad images that I created, right? Pretty simple though, but still, you don't need to pay, you don't need to go and build it manually. You can create this simply just by using this tool. Okay, this is just one example. Let me show you. See this. This is an ad image for promoting a book launch, okay, which is about the secret science behind anti-aging. All right. So if you have a book, if you wanted to do a book launch, you wanted to create graphic, well, here it is. You can simply use this tool to generate those graphics. Okay. Then another, if you want the mock-up of something like the phone mock-up, book mock-up, ebook mock-up, like the t-shirt mock-up, any kind of mock-up image, that you can do that as well. Okay, then another, like if you have some more different kind of ad image you wanted to generate for your, suppose, to promote your gym membership, to promote your any kind of business for that you have. Okay, you can use that. Just look over the graphic, how beautiful it is. All right, there are many more. Look over this. If you have a like a, so I generated this to test with a, if you have a coaching program, to promote the boxing, to teach the boxing, well, here it is. Look how quality it is, how beautiful it designed. Okay, you don't need to pay to designers for this. You can simply do without even spending your time on go on the Canva or Photoshop or different image generating tools and create this thing manually. Let AI do this now. Okay, so far in comparing to other tools, no other tool can actually generate graphics such good, right? Can think in such a better way and generate a very quality graphics. They can create the image, sure. They can maybe create much good images, but they can't create the graphics that you can use for your business. So well, here this feature is actually very helpful. All right, there are many more. Look at this. Look at this one. Okay, so depends on what kind of content you want on the image, what kind of image you want. You just need to describe it properly, and I will show you what is the best way to describe those prompt so you get the best output from it. All right, so basically it is everything about the prompt. The more better prompt you give, the more better result you generate. Okay, here's the another ad image. Here's the another one. Well, I have a lot of them. So well, I will show you how you can do that. So what you have to do, simply go on the ChatGPT, all right? So go here and search for the chat.openai.com. All right. If you don't have the account, simply go and create an account. It is completely free. Once you register, you don't even need to pay for their subscription. You can use this feature even in the free version of ChatGPT. So once you log in, you will see this feature called create image. Okay, click on that. Now, once you do that, you have to describe what kind of image you want to generate. What is your offer? What is your business? What you want to promote? What kind of ad image you want? You have to think for that. Okay, so for example, I have one example for you here. So let's see one thing. Well, you can use this ChatGPT feature to generate professional text placement. Okay, it can create a brand aligned color. So if you have some brand colors, you can use your brand tell it about your brand colors, give it those color image, and it can use your brand color to generate the graphic. Okay, so if you have the brand colors that you wanted to use every time, you don't need to worry about it. Tell it and it will use those colors for you. All right, so let's use this example and see what it comes. So I will say it. Let's read the example as well. Create a 1080 cross 1080 square add image. Well, this dimension I basically works best for the Instagram and the Facebook ad. You can choose different angle, different dimensions as well, like 9 is to 16, 16 is to 9, based on what kind of graphic you need. Like, are you looking for the graphic for the YouTube thumbnail? Are you looking for the graphic for the course cover image? Are you looking for the graphic for the uh, Facebook Facebook stories? So in Instagram stories. So in that case, different dimensions will be there. Define those dimensions. It is very important. Then what I said, I needed for the Facebook Instagram ad promoting a training about how to grow your own garden with toxin free fruits and vegetables. So the image should be vibrant, fresh and inspiring. Show a lush, thriving home garden filled with ripe tomatoes, carrots, strawberries and leafy greens. Include a person happily in harvesting or tending to the garden. The scene should feel natural and fulfilling. Well, you have to describe your image as in detail as possible, because the more detail you will give, the more better result it will generate. Okay, so you have to make sure few things. I will let you know. So first, let's see the output. So I will click enter and let AI generate the image. It will take some time, maybe 30 to 40 seconds. So let it do. Let's read the further thing. So this scene should feel natural, fulfilling. I tell it what kind of colors I want. So use warm sunlight, soft focus, and rich colors to clean, healthy, organic vibe. So you have to tell like what kind of image you want. Do you want a painting type style? Do you want a very modern style? Do you want what like old image, black and white image, or if there is any specific style you want? You have to describe it to get the better output in the same style. All right. Make it feel like a dream lifestyle moment, something people would aspire to know. All right. So I here mention no text or logos, just powerful visual that capture the joy. Well, if you wanted to put the text externally, you'd have to say like no text. But if you wanted a text on the image at the same time, you don't need to put that. So I will also do this same thing, but without mentioning about the text. Now what I will do this time, I will say put a text on the image that blend with it naturally. All right, so it won't feel that the text written on the image forcefully or externally. All right, so once you say it blend naturally, it will create the image. It feels like the text is already a part of that image and you don't put it over there externally. Okay, so this image is like all already completed. Yeah, so let's see this one as well. So you see the image, the quality and the graphics. Let's zoom in. I mean, this is really beautiful. The the graphics and the high end quality, the focus it did on the front end, the blur on the back end, right? The character. And if you compare it with other image generator tools, they'll do a lot of mistakes, sometimes in the hand, sometimes in the face, right? But this time now it's a very good upgrade in the ChatGPT feature. The image is so high quality, right? It's looking like it's clicked from the DSLR. Now, but this is just an image, not a complete graphic, I would say, because if it's a graphic, it contains the text as well. So this time, I asked it to put the text as well. It is in the process. Till that time, let me show you what are the best practice to create the prompt so that you can generate the best result. Okay, so that you can generate the high quality ad images that converts for you. All right, let's see that. So to create a perfect prompt, few things you need to remember. Format and purpose. What is the format? Right? It is a square format, it is a rectangle format, a long format, vertical format, or there is a 4:3 dimension as well, which works in the which is a new format for the Instagram images now. So what kind of format you are looking for? Very neat, very clear. It should be. Then what's the purpose? it will be better if you define the purpose. Like for example, if you want that for the Facebook ads, for the Instagram ads, or if you want that for the thumbnail, right? So based on that, AI will understand and do the image generation in that way. So if it's need to do something, like for example, if it's for the ad, then there should be a button as well on that image, right? That will help, but not necessary. But AI think and do it in that way. So it will be very good if you give the description and the purpose, then describe the scene, be specific about image details. So as I show you the example, be very specific, be specific about the scene, be specific about the details. It should be blur, it should be like what it contains, right? All kind of things, the more detail the better. And then specify the style. You want minimalist, you want vibrant colors, what kind of colors you want, warm colors or how. Okay. Then few more things, perspective and composition. Like, do you want a close-up shot? Do you want a wide angle view? If you like want those kind of things, definitely define it. Then lighting and mood. Like, do you want a warm light, soft light, bright, very bright, optimistic, dramatic lights? Like lot of kind of lights over there. So what kind of you want? Then the color palette. If you have some brand colors you want in your image, define your brand color. Give it an image of the brand colors or give it a code of your brand colors. And then AI will use your brand color to generate the image and not some different color. That will help you to keep the consistency of your brand. And yeah, like people will recognize your image instantly when they see those colors, right? They will recognize your brand instantly. So you can do that as well. Now let's see if our image is completed or not. Well, here it is. So yeah, well, one thing, sometimes it don't generate very accurate like you see. Still, it is good. But what I wanted it to generate a image that the text blend with the image. Right now, it is feeling like it is written externally. Still, it is very good. Grow your own garden with toxin-free fruits and vegetables. It is good. But what I want it to generate a more kind of graphics that blend the text. So, for example, if I show you the previous results I generated, uh, over here you see this one. So here I generated and asked it to blend the text in a way, and I wrote one more thing which I did not wrote right now. So like it's a part of it, so text should be fit in the image like it's a part of it, and should not feel that you put it unnecessary over there. Okay, so it's better if you define it clearly, right? Then the text won't feel you it put externally. So let's do the same thing again. Okay, I will copy this thing, this prompt once again. Yeah. All right. This time we will use this text. Okay. So let's see how the result will come this time. So be sure you have used this text. It will make your graphics much more clear, much more beautiful and natural. Okay, just see over here. The image is on the right side properly, colors are blend properly, right? The text is on the left, is very clear and very beautiful. Similarly, like look at this one. When we don't say use the text in a blend way, it just use it on the image externally, which is not good. So you have to think properly, like how it generate. You have to give the proper instruction. Over here, if you see, still the text is on the top, but it feels in such a way because the prompt is good. Okay, the prompt saying like prompt define it in a way that there is a darkness on the bottom. So even though the text is on top, it don't feel like that. Okay, so you can do test and try that. All right. Now let's move ahead. What use cases you can do? Like you create the ad images. What other use things that you can do? You can create a social media content with this, right? If you have a social media channel for your business, for your coaching, for your own brand, like use this to create the social media content. Okay, it is very fast than you have can do. So problem is like we hire the designer in our team and we ask it to generate the images and we pay a lot of fees to them. Then we have to describe them what we want. Well, still you can hire if you wanted, but if you use this tool, it will be much faster for you to generate the ad images, generate the social media images, and you don't have to spend a lot of money, a lot of time to explaining things, and you can simply create it much faster. Well, the more you will test and try, the more better output you will able to generate. Now you can generate a lead magnet cover. You can generate your ebook cover, right? You can generate the website header as well. If I show you one more example I generated on top. So this is one of the example it generated for the website header, right? This can be very good for the mobile view. Similarly, you can create the header, the website design for your desktop, for your and like different niche that you are in. All right. What else it can do? It can help you to create the email graphics that you can use in your email to increase the click rate, to make the images, the emails more engaging. So it will increase the email open rate for the next emails that you send. For your course materials, you can use the images for your course materials, right? You can even you can create the what say the infographics for your course. Then you can create the marketing materials like the YouTube thumbnail, the ad images, the social media images, and all those things. Okay. Now let's see the output. So okay, well, this did not generated that in a very good way still. Try it out more. As I show you already, I generated some good images, but sometimes it did not work with those images. So anyways, like you can still try out more. Here you see it generated such a proper way, but here this is not, because it focus more on the image and less on the text. So it we need to be maybe test and try to put the text thing in the start, and make sure the text is the primary thing, and don't put it externally forcefully on the image. So try it out and then you will get the proper one. Okay. So yep, these are some of the images that the way you can use this feature. Well, I am going to create such more ad tools, talk about the more tools, talk about the more AI automations, more things, how you can use those AI in your business. So instead of letting AI become a pain for you, become a like a problem for you, how you can use AI in a way that actually grow your business. Lot of people trying AI and actually making the things worst for them. Okay, they just know about the chat gpt. When we talk about the AI, they say, oh yeah, yeah, I know the chat gpt, oh yeah, I know the Claude. Well, AI is not just limited to the Claude, not just limited to the chat gpt. It is much more beyond. Right now in our company, we are using AI for a lot of things, to generate our copywriting content, to generate our sales pages, landing pages, webinar content, to we are using it to handle our social media, we are using it to record our meeting, generate the proper summary of the meetings, generate the notes for our meetings. We are using it for a lot of things in our business, lot of small big things, right? So we are using it every single day. And what I am doing on my YouTube channel, I am bringing those different AI automations, AI tool, how you can use AI in your business to save you time, to save you money, and actually help to grow your business. Because the more time you save, right, you can use your remaining time, the time you save, for the efficient work, for the strategic work, for the time to enjoy your life. Because we got one life. All right. So I'm not here to give you the speech, but understand this thing. We got one life. If AI can take our things which is repetitive, which can be done through AI, which can be done by someone, something, someone else, let them do, so we can save our time to do what we love to do. All right. So, well, don't forget to subscribe my channel. I share more things like this, more automations like this. So you save your time, grow your business, and enjoy your life more. All right. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.